uncut, unedited. You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. All right, all right, all right. You already know what it is. It's live, uncut, unedited. Mic check, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Don't forget to send your boy some stars now. All right. All right. We're coming in live. We're coming live. We're coming live. Coming live. Coming live, people. Live, uncut, unedited. You already know what it is. Come on in. Come on in. What up, D? Sharice. Sharice, what's going on? I see you. 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 My buddy D, all the way from Texas. What's up, D? What's going on with you, bro? Looking forward to you to come back to Chicago, man. Visit us. All right. Miss Virginia Beasley. Got some in my eye. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Kimberly, what's going on, Kimberly? How you doing? Denise Blunt, what's going on? Tanya White, what's going on? I'm glad you stayed up. I wasn't going to go live. Rose Dorsey from Iowa. Don Nicole. All right. William. Listen, y'all, wherever you are living at, check in from where you living at. Check in from where you living at. If you're living in a different state, check in. Check in. I need to give my out-of-town guests special guests, special welcome. Because I appreciate you guys. You know, I know a lot of y'all have ties to Chicago, but I appreciate you guys coming on. You know, I really do. I might want to make a couple of announcements before we get started. Because we have to yeah, come on in, people. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. This is live, uncut, unedited. This is where we tell the truth. Tell the truth. And what? Tell the truth. Tell the truth. And shame the devil. Tell the truth. People. Tell the truth. And what? And shame the devil. Come on in, people. Come on in. God bless. I see Dr. Sanders on here. I see D say he'll be there next month. Okay, Monique, what's going on? How you doing, Monique? Cedric, what's going on? Carbondale, Illinois. Okay, Dr. Sanders, Gilda, Wisconsin. Reginald Moore, what's up, Reggie? I see you. Michelle Wilson. All right, Moss, Indiana. Kimberly Harrow, I see you. I see you. It's a Ephraim Little, Indiana. All right, Don Nicole, Southside. All right, Crow. All right, Southside. Wild Hunnets, somebody say. San Diego, 70 degrees. All right. That's Sylvia. Okay, Sylvia. Sylvia Stone. Tanya White, suburbs. Melody Williams. How are you, Martin and Chet? Oh, man, I'm great. Thank God to be living. Gerald King, Low End. Patricia, Chicago. Sheila, hey, Sheila. Carmen Lewis. Anita, what's going on? JD. Tamika Turner, Gary, Indiana in the house. Nisha Thomas Taylor, okay. Carmen Lewis, South Suburbs. Robert, what's up, Robert? Yeah, Robert, I see you got baptized today. Bless you, brother, on Resurrection Day. Dion Hill. Dion Hill. All right. All right, people, we're going to get started in a minute. I just want to introduce a couple people we could talk. We're not going to have a panel. We're just going to have a call in today. Call in, that's it. We ain't going to drag and we ain't going to be fussing. Because you know when you talk about politics and religion and all that stuff, boy, people be fussing and cussing and calling people dumb and stupid and all that stuff. You know, we just want to say your piece, what you think it is and what it's not. Misha, what's up? Misha Love, I see you. I see you. Sheila, all right, I see you. Connie Ford, Lansing, Illinois. Helen Triplet. All right. South Bend, Indiana. All right. Carla D. Johnson. Hey, Carla. Modesta Otis. Hello. Hello. Donna Williams. Uh, Dionel, happy Resurrection Day. Okay. All right. All right, people. We're going to get started. We're going to take our first call, 872 299 0808. 872. All right. Dr. Sand's going to come in. I got one call already. 872 297 6389. We're talking about the resurrection and Easter bunny rabbits laying eggs and all that. What does that have to do with the moment, Jesus? Rabbits and all that. What does that have to do? I tell you, the rabbit does not represent Christ. Now the lamb does. The sheep does. All right. Dr. Sanders, are you there? Dr. Sanders, are you there?
Yes, happy Resurrection Sunday.
All right.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Loud and clear. Come on, talk to us. What's up with this? What's up with this bunny rabbit and laying eggs and?
Well,
come on, talk to us.
That's the way the world. I'm not popular in my church at all. I'm not all up there. But I'm gonna tell you this: it's just the world has commercialized Jesus Christ in a negative way. As a form of entertainment, because when it's Christmas time, it's Frosty the Snowman, it's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, it's just the world's way of commercializing our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ in a different way, because you notice that they won't say he is risen or he rose from the grave. They say Happy Easter. And I mentioned something today that we have seen. Always had bunny rabbits. Maybe there was a bunny rabbit at the tomb when Jesus died, but I don't know because we were not there. But I do know this, that Jesus is not to be played with. He is not to be made a mockery. The world depicts Jesus Christ in their own way. That is not what the word of God. You never see what the world says about the word of God. So this man's way of depicting something that is not true. It's kids in school. They know, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Easter, the same candy that you eat at Halloween is the same candy you put together for Christmas. The same candy that you put together. I mean, it's the same candy, but it's the world's way. The world is not going to respect the true meaning of Resurrection Sunday. Jesus died for our sins, that we can be drawn to him. He went through a lot in his life. If you look at the movie, The Passion of Christ, the movie that Charlton Heston, portrayed as being Moses with the children of Israel, leading them through, these are the biblical stories of truth. Jesus, when he was being crucified on Golgotha, they created in that, I'm not trying to go too confusing, but a lot of the things that were used to kill him was creatively made for him. They knew what to do. In the Bible time, when they got ready to kill somebody, they knew what to use, just like we do in America. They made special devices to kill him. Thorns. It wasn't just something you pulled off the tree. These were real thorns that were created to be able to get into your skull. These are the things that were created to kill him. They wanted him to prove himself, but he didn't want to do that. He could have, but that was not his commission from his father.
Okay.
So the world have their own, ideology, which is what they believe. But at the end of the day, as you said on your post, you don't make fun of Jesus. That's real sensitive to me.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why when those who are believers, we correct that, because now the children are not learning about the celebration of Jesus' death.
That's what I'm talking about.
What made him sacrifice? You know what I'm saying? They don't know. So even when people be cussing Martin, what do they be saying? God? You understand what I'm saying? And all that. They just the kids don't understand. They're not God conscious. They're not. They're not. The fear of God is a wise. You fear God. That's the biggest thing. But these children don't understand it. So when the holidays come, what they look at with the world, when Christmas comes, we buy Christmas trees, bells, wreaths, all these ornaments, but it's the birth of a savior, of a savior that was here to show us differently, and who he really is. So you have different denominations that celebrate in their belief. Notice I'm saying their teaching of who Jesus Christ is. But Jesus Christ is the Son of God. And he didn't have to prove anything to nobody. But he told both of the thieves on the cross, he said, you will be with me in paradise. Because he knew their heart. They recognized who he was.
You mean he told one of them?
Know that
you mean, hey,
when
Doc
Jesus
Sands,
died.
You mean he told one of the thieves?
He told them you would be.
One of them. Not both of them. Not both of them. That's one of them.
You be with me in paradise.
Yeah.
Understand what I'm saying, though?
Yeah.
But they was there. You're going to always have one that doubt and the other one that comes to a belief. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
But when Jesus Christ died, he could have brought himself. They wanted him to prove, like they were saying, like what our new mayor, prove to us, prove to us, prove to us. That's when I said the other day, Martin, if you was listening, I said, don't put him in God's position, in Jesus Christ's position. Don't push nobody to that level of Jesus Christ, because Jesus Christ dealt with people that was lost, confused, messed up, jacked up, all over the place, And he did not say, hey, my name is Jesus Christ. What did he say? Who do you think I am?
Yeah.
So it really didn't matter, because, he wanted us, his commission was to bring us to his Father.
Yeah. Well,
that's what his assignment was.
Let me just say this before you leave. People, I'm still taking calls, 872-299-0808. Again, 872-299-0808. Listen, my point is, when are we going to stop lying to the children? That's what I'm saying. All we're doing is we're repeating the cycle. That's all I'm saying. We're repeating the cycle, which is not a good cycle. Listen, we know better. We have the truth right now. So we can't tell our children. We can't get so caught up in this commercialism stuff like it. It's not real. It's not real, people. It's not real. When are we going to face truth? We have to start facing truth. Tooth fairy and all that. We had to quit lying to our children. But then we lie to our children, but we don't want the children lying to us. Now, how that sound? But Mama, you lied to me. Daddy, you lied to me. Now, I'm just being real.
You wonder why. You're right, because
Go ahead.
I used to, what they do, they create this fictitious scenery. Like, I used to think when I was little, because they would always put the fear of Santa Claus in me. Santa Claus not gonna bring you this. Santa Claus not gonna bring you that. And I would actually, when I would go to the store, would tell my grandmother, "Can you make the Santa Claus some cookies and sandwich and milk?"
And we lied to our
But
children.
as I got older, and I knew my house was right, and I'm like, but that's what they get because they do it in the school. The school I used to teach that give the kids the imaginative thinking. But see, they grow up knowing that there's not going to be no man coming down no chimney.
You don't even have a
See
chimney.
what I'm saying? And then the egg hunt. We don't. My house did, but it was not made that way.
Yeah,
but home over there, I had a great stone house.
Let me just say this, Dr. Sanders.
I said, who gonna get down that chimney?
Listen, some of us don't even live in a house, don't even no chimney. If you live in an apartment, you have no chimney. So what I'm saying is, people,
right.
Are we going to grow or are we going to continue with the lies? Now, that's why a lot of us live in denial. Most people don't even know what resurrection means. Resurrection simply means death, burial, and resurrection. That's all what it means. You have to know the meaning of things. You just can't be around here celebrating stuff and you don't know it. And I'm saying throw your religion out the door right now, what I'm saying. We're just talking about what's truth. What is truth? Factual truth.
Right.
You know, somebody, well, Martin, I don't believe in that Christian. You ain't got to believe. Because you don't believe in it, that doesn't make it's not right. Because you don't believe in something, that don't make it's wrong. Remember that, my friend. Somebody call in and talk to me. You know, some of you young ladies, well, I buy my little son. You know, some of y'all sleeping with men just to get some clothes for your sons and daughters. Now, what about that? Can you blame that on Easter? That's pressure. Some women out here sleeping so they can buy their baby some Easter clothes. And they don't even go to church. They out here sleep with men to get money so they can buy their baby some Christmas toys. And they don't believe in Jesus at all. At all. Your behavior tells us that. You don't have to tell us. Your behavior, your lifestyle. So people, what are we going to just keep this cycle up? That's all I'm asking. When are we going to evolve mentally? We're not, we have information in front of us. Not all information, but we're living in an age where we can research and do better. Some of us, I believe, Dr. Sanders, we're afraid of change. That's what it is. We're afraid of the unknown. It's like dying. Nobody want to die, but everybody want to go to heaven. That's the only way you're going to get to heaven if you die.
Right.
You know, I'm just, what's wrong with our thinking? What's wrong with our thinking, people? It keep on. We keep lying to these children.
It's the commercialization of the world.
Yeah. Keep lying.
I mean, that's what happens. I mean, when you look at TV, Martin, they don't have a problem with showing you all type of stuff that makes no sense. And they say, oh, well, we celebrate. Like, remember back in the day, Martin, we were growing up, there was no grandparents' day. There were just simple holidays: Mother's Day, Father's Day, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter. That was it. You know, Veterans Day, they slowly started to bring that, you know, then Memorial Day, you know, Labor Day. But then they got grandparent kids, granddaddy. They got all these, because the world buys. The world is a system that promotes goods and services.
Well,
and so a lot of them buy into that.
But
Martin,
Dr.
like
Sanders,
Halloween.
Dr. Sanders, let me say this.
You know,
we've all been deceived. When are we going to elevate our thinking? Okay, you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm asking.
They're not going to do it.
We always say things, but we need to elevate our thinking. Dr. Sanders, let me let somebody else call in. Come in, because
they're not going to do it.
Yeah, I'm going to talk to you later, Dr. Sanders. I'm going to let somebody come else in. All right. All right, people, come on. All right, thank you. Live, uncut, unedited, 872-297-6389. I need some more callers. Come on in. We're not on the panel. Just come on in. First time callers. I need you guys to call in. I'm tired of these myths and all that, and we got to learn. Come on now, people. We need some new callers. First of all, let me just say something, brother. Jesus, if you know your history, Jesus is not a white man. Let me say that, explain that to you, brother. That you still in that yesteryear teaching. That's over with, brother. Anybody that know how to read and comprehend, everybody know that Jesus was not a white man with long hair and blue eyes. So that's some people stuck in that path. You elevate your thinking, brother. Elevate your thinking. That's not true at all. Trust me. Not true. All right. All right. All right. We must move forward. Yeah, we got to move forward. Somebody, I'm looking for a call in 872-299-0808. Looking for a caller. That's right. We have to elevate our thinking. That's what we have to do. Rabbits don't lay eggs. That's a fact. Jesus Christ was not white. That's a fact. That's what I'm talking about. When are we going to keep perpetrating these lies in our mind? We have to learn and elevate and do better. That's right. Some people stuck in the past, just like y'all was stuck in the past during the election. You're stuck. You can't believe nothing good can come from a black man. You can't believe that a black man can't lead. Some of you just stuck. You just stuck. You won't admit it. You find all types of excuse in your mind. Your mind won't let you believe in a black person. Your mind won't let you believe in it because you have been programmed to think bad about black. I'll tell you. All right, I got another caller here. Hey, caller, where you calling from? Live, uncut, unedited. Hey, caller. 7708.
All right. How you doing,
go
Mark?
ahead. First of all, let me say something before you talk.
Yeah, so
hold on before you say something.
Okay.
Resurrection means death, burial, and resurrection. That's what it means. Okay, so let me just say, brother, whether you believe not that a man rose from the dead, that's on you. And you could take that symbolically or literally, because there can't be no resurrection unless it be a death. Okay? All right, go ahead, my brother. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead, my brother. What's interesting in all of this? What's interesting in all of this is that when you look at, like Dr. Sanders was saying, the commercialization of everything, they promote the Easter egg and the bunny and all this other stuff. And you look at Christmas as Santa Claus, but they don't never promote Jesus or God or nothing that's really faith-based. So if this country was founded off of Christian principles, not only did they want to take the land, but they wanted to spread their religion. You know what I mean? And so, and if this quote-unquote holiday is supposed to signify, a resurrection, why on TV, in Walgreens, all these other spaces where they promote the stuff that you can buy is absent of anything religious? It don't make sense.
Don't make sense. Don't make sense. Don't make sense.
Why do you think that is? It just hit me when you was talking. I'm like, they don't never promote that stuff. Like,
right.
Is it that people try to, like, they have one foot in, one foot out? Yeah. Like, they want to get your money and promote this stuff, but it's absent of any type of scriptures, anything. Look on TV, it's no commercials about any resurrection of any form. They don't even mention it.
Yeah, I agree. Saturday is a Sabbath day. I believe that. But a Sabbath day could be any day, but I believe that, the original Sabbath day. I believe that. But my thing, we got to elevate our thinking. Some people, they are used. See, when you step outside your neighborhood, let me just say this. If you step outside your neighborhood, would you say your first neighbor, wherever you live at, and you'll think that's how the whole world looks, whether that be a good community or a bad community, trash on the ground with no trash. That's how you probably would think that how every place is. But every place is not like that. Like you remember one time, brother, we was on live. I had an older lady told me that she couldn't think of nothing good to say about black people. So
I remember that.
Let me just say this. Let me just say this, people. When you find a person that always have bad things to say about people, never nothing good, that person's mind is twisted, messed up. Run from them. Run. Stay away from them.
Mm-hmm.
Run fast as you can. They're evil. They're hateful. They envy. They're jealous. They're miserable. They're suicidal. All of those things. That's what it is. We're taking calls 872-299-0808. Go ahead, brother. I'll give you a few more minutes and I'm going to take a next caller. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead. 7708.
Well, that's all I was saying.
Okay.
It's just interesting how it was absent of if anything really religious. It didn't really hit me till you start to break it down. I'm like, man, that's weird.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not promoting no religion on here. I'm promoting what's truth and what's right. You know, that's what I'm promoting. You know, not promoting nobody religion, not like, but that's a factual state. We know rabbits don't lay eggs. I didn't say they don't have babies, but they don't lay eggs. That's all what I'm saying, people.
But what my thing is, if you're going to celebrate it and promote these things to represent Easter, then celebrate the resurrection of what it really is. Then you see what I'm saying? Like how you created this whole sub story with bunnies and eggs and Easter egg hunts and all this other stuff. Like I don't know the origin of that and how that even came to be. Maybe that'd be something I could research.
Mm-hmm. Let me just say that, Monique, it was a black older lady that said she couldn't think of nothing good to say about black people, too. Also, it was a biracial girl, but it was a black lady. She wasn't biracial either that said that. Yeah. Okay, thank you, brother. Thank you so much, bro.
All right.
Thank you. Okay. All right, I got another caller. 6112. I believe that's Reb. Go ahead, Reb. The phone line's open, people. 872-299-0808. Hey, my brother. Go ahead.
Go ahead. What's going on, Brother Mark? How you doing?
All right. You know what we're talking about, right?
Yes, sir. Happy resurrection.
All right.
First of all, we got to understand it's very important to read. It's very important to understand history. You know, religion is what religion is. But when it comes to this egg, when it comes to the bunny, which we know don't lay eggs, you know, this what you call paganism type of idea that has plagued the world. We have to understand back in Constantine time and his motive of bringing together paganistic belief and Christianity belief.
Mm-hmm.
We know that evil exists just as well as good exists. And though he meant to do that which was evil to have a better outcome, we got to understand that finance has always been in the trouble. For the love of money is the root of all evil. And we see today that we promote this brand of Easter, you know, and Easter is to be a time of the year where the kids, and that's where we put in the kids at such a young age, you know, die eggs and don't understand what the ritual of that dying an egg was all about, and how children in times before, or should I say in evil times, how children were sacrificed and their things was dipped inside their blood, and the blood was used as dye, you know what I'm saying, to let's say praise what it is that these rituals and the beliefs of this evilness, you know what I'm saying, was doing. We don't read about stuff like that. Stuff like that seems to be to us unbelievable, just as well as the resurrection of Christ is unbelievable, because people don't believe just because you don't see it, it hasn't been done. There's many fish in the sea that hasn't been found, but that doesn't mean that they don't exist. There's many bugs and insects in the world that hasn't been discovered, but they do exist. So, and the resurrection of what's to be talked about for this day. The plague that really was supposed to go out there and let the world know that the resurrection of the Christ lives. It was pretty much contaminated. With this paganism of idea with the Easter, the bunny, the dying egg, and us to continue to teach. If there's anyone, you know what I'm saying, really it's not even important. Easter don't even feel the same. Christmas don't feel the same. All these paganistic mindsets don't even feel the same because the tradition of those that we once shared these times with is no longer there. The whole feeling of the atmosphere is totally different now. Well, and now is the good time to stop teaching your kids about Easter.
Reb, it should feel different the older you get, the more you know your knowledge. When your knowledge increase, you shouldn't be, you shouldn't be taken by it. You know your knowledge. It's not that you've been a bad person, evil person. Well, it's for the kids. Let them enjoy themselves. No, we're not going to keep filling our children up with lies. It's just like Christopher Columbus discovered America. It's a lie. People don't want to believe it. It's a lie. Oh. It's a lie. So we have to. We just have to keep it real, people. It shouldn't feel the same, Reb, if you know the truth and all the truth about Christmas. Easter shouldn't feel the same once you learn the truth about it. It shouldn't. We got to educate we keep lying to our children, brother. That's what make me so mad, man. Quit lying to these babies. We bringing them into a blind world. Period, man. That's all I'm concerned. Listen, y'all grown folks. Hold on. Y'all grown folks want to believe in a lie, go ahead. But tell the children the truth. Give them a chance to know what's right and what's wrong. That's all I'm saying. Now, if you want to do what you want to do, you grown, you can do whatever you want to do. Tell the children the truth. Rabbit don't lay eggs, and rabbit and the eggs don't have nothing to do with the resurrection of Jesus Christ. Death, burial, and resurrection. Don't have nothing to do with it. So if you want to continue to celebrate,
they better read about Nimrod and his mother.
Yeah. If you want to continue to celebrate it, so but tell your children the truth. Bring up in that lie. You're lying to them, and you get mad when they lie to you, but you lying to them. You tell them a lie, and you keep the lie going on and going on. You're brainwashing your children. You're brainwashing them. You're not being honest with them. You're not being truthful to them. Let them know. Listen, son and daughter, let's sit down. Easter's not about me buying you a suit and tie and you go to church once a year. It's not about that. Easter's not about me letting you go to an Easter egg hunt. It's not about that. With candy and all that. It's not about rabbits. You going to see the bunny rabbit and take pictures, sit in his lap. It's not about that. Trust me, people. I've been through it. I understand it. When my knowledge elevated, I elevated. We got to move on. As the light come, people, we got to walk in the light. As light come, people. And I can remember as a little kid at Easter egg hunts and all that. Yeah, it was fun. But when I got older and I learned, I'm like, hold on, this ain't right. Paul said when I was a child, I spoke as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. Come on now, parents. We have to do better. We can't teach the next generation behind us these lies. Christopher Columbus discovered America. Bunny rabbit and Easter eggs, that's for Easter. Christmas tree. Come on now. The tooth fairy. When are we going to be keeping 100 with our children? When are our children going to lead the world and be great in this world? I'm still taking calls, 872-299-0808. Okay, go ahead, Reb. Still taking callers.
Yeah. So the important thing, as you say, is um, that thing about when you thought like a child and you know, first of all, the root is child, especially with this Easter thing. We gotta teach our kids how to stop even thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
it's just that even in the churches, when they have them Easter egg hunts and things like that, that's still celebrating it. When they putting that tree up, you know what I'm saying, for that Christmas and putting them gifts up under there and saying Santa Claus undid it, that's still celebrating. My son know that I give him everything from the love of what he means to me for Christmas. It don't come from no Santa Claus. It comes from his father. If I sit up there and I celebrate in such a manner, knowing that it's the birth of Christ. On Easter, today I preached about resurrection. I ain't get up there and preach about no Easter. What Easter? How do you preach about a bunny? No, I talked about the resurrection. And it's so sad that we so caught up in this Easter and this once a year church thing that we don't understand what the true resurrection is and how we can live in the resurrection. We so caught up in the paganism that's keeping us dead that we can't even live in the true resurrection of what Christ is all about.
First
and
of
it
all,
just tell you where our
hold on,
world
brother.
is at, and
Hold
that's why
on, hold on.
God got his
Hold it, brother. Hold it. Now, Tanisha, come on now. You must be young. Well, with all this killing going on, the children need something to smile and laugh and enjoy. They can't enjoy outside and forced to be gone. Hold on, let me tell you, sister. First of all, what you just said may be true in your situations. Everybody don't live where shooting and gun violence and all that on the rapid on a day by day basis. Okay, that's not happening in every community like that. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not happening in every black community. It's not happening on every block. Some blocks here in the city of Chicago, you can go outside and play. So you telling me that I got to lie to my children in order to make them laugh and have fun? Is that what you telling me, sister? Come on now, sister. Is that really fun? Me brainwashing my children with a lie, telling them a lie? Is that what you call fun? Seriously, sister, call in 872-299-0808. Go ahead, Reb. I just had to say that.
Yeah, sometimes we get to the point where we settle for less. That's what we have always been doing. And settling for less is just easy for many.
Mm-hmm.
And so we'll believe anything and we'll hold on to that belief as if it's the true reality of what the thing is all about. And we saturate this evilness inside of our generations from generation to generation.
Listen,
it's very important that.
Let me just say this, sister. Say to my dear sister Tanisha. Tanisha, listen. I've been there. I understand gun violence on a rapid. But let me just say this to you, sister. We have to educate our children. How you think our children are going to be great? Not by us lying to them. We have to tell them the truth. We have to teach our children the truth. Why keep perpetuating the lie? Listen, it's not about the children having fun all the time. It's about learning. So when you close your eyes and deaf as a parent, you want to know in your mind that your child, your children know how to read and write and they'll be okay in this world. That's what we want for our children. Any parent, and I believe you're a good parent, will want their sons and daughters to do better than them in this world. That's why as parents, we have to make this place better for our children. That's what we have to do. So, listen, and I said it early in the broadcast, if a young person that live in a community and when they come outside that community, they're going to think the whole world is like that. If they see a community full of trash gangbangers and thugs, that's all they know because they never lived nowhere else on another side of town. So that's their world to them. And you have to teach them, hold on, son, we live in an area that's not so great, but there's other areas that we can go to that you don't see this type of stuff that's out here. Trash everywhere, vacant lots and all that. So we have to teach our children, even if we can't move up out of the trenches, we have to teach our children there's something better. We have to ride our children down the street in cars and we see people with their pants sagging, hanging in front of liquor store, shooting dice. We got to tell our children, we don't want you to repeat that cycle. We don't want you to repeat that cycle. We don't want you to be like your uncle. We don't want you to be like your cousin. This is how you need to be. So you can be great in life, successful, have your family. This is what I'm talking about, people. It's not about fun all the time. That's what we got to get that out of the mind. We have to teach our children. There's a time to play. There's a time to cry. There's a time to be sick. There's time for school. There's time to learn. There's a time to unlearn. That's all I'm saying. That's all, sister. I'm not trying to come down on nobody. Listen, giving love and peace is telling the truth. Listen, telling us that Christopher Columbus discovered America, how that's making us feel. That's a lie. That's a lie. The tooth fairy came and put $100 on your pillow for your tooth to come out of your mouth. Come on, sister, we got to stop that as parents. We have to stop it. Keep lying to our children. It's like those us parents, we have to tell our children this drill music. Some of those rappers that's rapping this drill music don't live none of that what they say. Trust me. And once they go big, guess what? They're going into another safe community. They're not staying in that community like that. Most of them not. That really successfully make it financially, if I may say. So we got to think better. I'm a grandpa, so I know I'm talking out experience. We have to tell our children the truth. Reb, I'm gonna give you another minute. I got another caller. Go ahead, Reb.
Yeah. It's sad that you got to continue to explain to her over and over again. And I can tell she's pretty young, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it's all about today. It's all about having fun. Everybody believes so much in fun that we so stuck and numb to reality of life and what's important in life. I bet if we stop believing in all this paganism and stuff, we'll save money. Because we spending money every time we spending money. We can't even save money throughout the year. There's always a holiday that we celebrate. People sitting up there spending money for Memorial Day, spending money for Labor Day, spending money for Halloween, spending money for Christmas, spending money for Easter. You know what I'm saying? They're spending money and feeling. People are committing suicide because they can't sit up there and have a good Christmas. And Christmas is not about spending. Mm-hmm. So our mindset has totally been remote and controlled to the point of believing that the way that the world is saying that things must go, that's the way that it is, and it's not. So, I continue to just pray, me being who I am. So God, continue to pray and continue to just do my part and letting the word move through this vessel and go out into the atmosphere. And I just pray that those that's carrying the word really carry the word for real, for what the word is.
Okay, Reb, I got two more.
What we want the word.
I got two more calls, Reb. I got to get to him, brother. I got to get to him. Thank you for calling in. Thank you. I got to do two more calls. Okay. All right. 9433. Come on, caller. 9433. Come on. Come on, caller. Go ahead, caller.
Hey, Martin, I'm Tracy calling from St. Louis.
Hey, Tracy, how you doing? Thank you for calling. Go ahead.
All right. Just wanted to piggyback off what you're saying. I totally agree. It's time that we stop lying to our children. It's a detriment. It's killing our community.
Thank you.
And I say all the people that dressed up and went to church, the preachers need to start telling the truth. Because there's so much information out here now. Nobody should be in the dark. You know, the Bible said the information is going to spread all over the world. You can look up anything. Come on. And so you're correct. And I thank you for bringing this information out to the world, because we got to come out the dark. There's no need to be in the dark. And this matrix and all of this falsehood, and you know, nobody wants to be themselves.
It says, let me say this. Hold your thought for hold your thought for a minute. I got another call, but just hold it. Let me just say something. First of all, the scripture said women care for the things of the world. Listen, why can't it be fun that your child can pick up a book and read? Is that fun and enjoyment? Why can't it be fun you and your child go to some amusement park or to a water park or spend a day just a picnicking or on a date with with each other? Go to a pancake house or a restaurant. Is that fun? Or go just to a barbecue. Is that fun? Why is it always got to celebrate these lives that's going to cost us money out of our pocket? Everybody get rich off these fake holidays, but us. We pushing out. And like I said earlier, a lot of you women on here, and you know I'm telling the truth, you sleep with men for Christmas just to buy your children some toys. And you don't believe in no God. I'm just telling you. And I'm not trying to come down hard on women at all, but I'm telling the truth. It's real, it's facts.
Right.
I'm doing what's best for mine. I got to do what I got to do. You ain't got to do what you got to do. If you know better, you can do better. I'm trying to educate you.
Do better.
That's it. Educate you. Listen, life is not full of games all the time. We can't be more lovers of pleasure than lovers of God. Don't get mad at me for telling you the truth. Respect it. Research it. Why you think our children run around here dumbfounded? They mad because I ain't getting no money from the tooth fairy. Or I can't dye no Easter eggs. You know, come on now. All built on a lie.
You right.
It's a lie, y'all. When we going to do better? Each generation coming up behind us. Lying. That's all I'm saying, people. I'm not trying to treat nobody on here. Yeah. When you're, hold on. Let me go back to 9433, then I'll let you talk. 9433, you want to say something? I'll give you another minute. 9433, you done?
Okay. No, I'm okay.
Hold on, sister. Hold it, sister. 9433, let us say something, then I'll go. Okay, go ahead. 9433, go ahead.
Okay. I wanted to say, when my kids was little, I always told my kids the truth. I always told them that these holidays was made up. I actually stopped celebrating Christmas because I told them that I'm Santa Claus. I'm a Santa Claus. I'm making sure your rent paid, your gas paid, and your light paid. And we was not celebrating Christmas no more. But you are correct, one. I totally agree with you. These holidays are made up.
Okay. All right. Thank you. I'm going to go to the next caller.
I totally agree with you.
All right. Okay. 314, Eric Code. Come on, caller. 314. Come on, caller. Again, 872.
Yeah, Martin, like I was saying.
Go ahead. Go ahead, sister.
You right about the women. I can remember falling in a debt during Christmas. January and February would be hell. Trying to come out of debt with this Christmas. So, I'm glad I don't celebrate any of it.
Well, let me just say this. First of all,
I'm teaching my grandchildren.
First of all, I can't tell nobody what to celebrate. I'm only explaining to you the truth. If you look at some stuff, why you think we're in the situation we're in now? Because of these lies just keep going on, brainwashing us, people. When are we going to learn? Listen, it reminds me of the 4th of July, Independence Day. People go out and spend their whole link card on meat, the barbecue, to impress people that don't even like them.
Yep.
Come on now. Then the rest of the week, the kid, rest of the week, and rest of the month, the kid's short. They short. You short.
Right.
You done spent your whole link card, EBT card, whatever you want to call it, on a holiday, trying to impress somebody and know the children go hungry for the rest of the month. Come on, people. Where's the logic in this in this thing here? Listen, people, you got some people right now know I'm telling the truth, but they just don't like Martin Johnson, so they try to rebuttal what I just say. They know I'm telling the truth, but just because you don't like the message, you're going to just try to deflect, but it ain't going to work. Somebody that won't know the truth, that's seeking truth and knowledge to elevate their thinking and elevate themselves in life, is going to listen. That's all. I'm trying to get a message across to people. I'm not out here begging nobody for no money. It ain't nothing in it for me at all. But if I love you, I'll tell you the truth. Now, if you know somebody behind door A, and you know if I go in that door, they're going to blow my brains out, and you don't tell me, and you call yourself my friend, you just as guilty. That's all I'm saying. Go ahead, my sister. I'm sorry, 314. Go ahead. Go ahead. Then I'm going to go to the next caller. Go ahead, sister.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead to the next caller. Thank you so much for having me,
No problem.
Martin.
Thank you for calling. All right. Hey, caller 915.
Hey, Martin, what's going on, man?
What's going on?
Man, look, all these holidays is freaking fake.
Mm-hmm.
We just gotta when you know better, like you said, you gotta do better. There's black folks right now that won't celebrate Juneteenth, but will celebrate July 4th.
Preach! Tell the truth.
That ain't not
shame the devil. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Go ahead.
That is not our Independence Day. It's just all have knowledge of yourself. It's just like knowledge of us as black people. I mean, it's like you can sit up here and tell the truth all day, Martin. It's like the what my studies was asking about people easily led in the wrong direction, but hard to lead in the right direction.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. Just tell the truth. Like you say, Martin, tell the truth, shame the devil.
Yeah. That's it, brother. And I agree with you, brother. Yeah, you listen, I've seen people for St. Patrick Day got green on, celebrating, laughing, dancing, shaking their behind. But when Black History Month, they have nothing known that represents black, no color, afraid to say they black on their page because they're afraid of their co-workers. I'm just telling you, this is what I see, brother.
But they be on Rush Street
this is what I see.
Rush Street for St. Patty's Day, though.
Listen, let me say this, and I'm gonna say it out of respect, and I say with no apologies. If a person that's gay can walk around here and say, "This is who I am, and I'm proud of who I am," why can't we say that as being black? What's wrong with that? If a person Now, see, one thing about being gay, that's a choice. You have an option. You can be gay or not gay. But when you black, you can't be nothing else but black. That's it. That's it.
Oh, God.
That's the truth. So people, just keep living. Keep living. Just keep living and keep learning. You'll know. We all on different levels of understanding. I don't know everything, but I'm connected to the one who knows everything. I'm connected to the one that's first and last and beginning and end. That's who I'm connected to, and that's God, Almighty God. So if we want to keep on ushering these lies on, instill them in our children, and when our children lie to us and they say, hey, Mom, I ain't got no gun, I ain't having sex, then you're going to get mad at them when you find out your son and daughter having sex and you didn't know. Well, you lied about Santa Claus. You lied about the Tooth Fairy. You lied about Easter Bunny eggs. What else you lying about? Now you're mad at them because they lying to you.
I got cussed out because I told.
Go ahead, brother.
I told my ex-wife I told my kids we were Santa. She got mad to me. Oh, you taking their imagination away. You taking their imagination away. I say no.
Mm-hmm.
I work for this money. I go out there and shop. So I go out there and shop for them, and they gonna know it's coming from me and you.
Mm. Yeah.
So my kids knew, because we tell them, make your Christmas list. We're gonna try to get made to put on there what you really want, what you might want, and you might get a few clothes.
Mm-hmm. That's it. And let me just say this too.
That's how you teach them.
Let me tell you something. First of all, sins follow sins. People, listen, I guarantee you can take a drug addict. Somebody can start getting high for recreation, for fun. And now they're getting hooked. Now they're hooked on drugs. They'll start selling their body most of the time. Or doing something strange for some change, if I may use that term. So this is what lies do. It's like a ball rolling down the hill to get larger and larger and larger. You believe one lie, you believe another. You start doing that. People, I'm just telling you the truth. It's the truth. We lying to our children. Why can't we tell our children the truth? What's wrong with that? Some of that music that you playing in your car, some of that explicit music that you playing in your car, your children are listening to it. All that profanity, all that drug talking, all that glorifying killing and murder. And you wonder why little Johnny got a pistol had on his mattress that you know nothing about. You thought you knew it. You know nothing about. Lies. It's because of lies. I'm telling you. Some of you buy your baby everything he or she wants because you didn't have it coming up. But instead of buying them everything they want, you should teach them everything that you didn't know. Wouldn't that be better? Giving your son and your daughters knowledge that you didn't have coming up instead of just buying them the latest everything. Right. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't buy your children the best things you can, but can you let them earn some things too as well? You just can't handle some things. Hey, son, your job now is to take the garbage out every week. So when that new pair of Jordans come out, I got you. That jacket you want, I got you. It's all about discipline and teaching our children. That's why people run around here talking about black folks lazy. We don't want to work. It's because of that same behavior. Mm-hmm. We just giving our children everything. We don't give them no demands. You give them a task. When you do this, I'll do this. And that's how it works. You go to school, the teacher gives you homework. When you don't do your homework, you get a failing grade. That's simple as that. You have to put effort into anything that you're doing. Life is not all about fun and games and laughing and joking and giggling. It's not about that all the time. It's seriousness. We have to start training our children young so they'll be able to compete. I'm telling you, people, when you go to them corn stands out there, the Mexican people, they got their whole family out there teaching how to get money, get $1. Some of our children don't learn how to work until they become teenagers. They don't even know how to clean up their room because you don't tell them. You have to, as an adult, you go in there and clean up your son's and daughter's room. Talking about both parents now. Instead of you giving them tasks. Hey, when you get out of your bed, straighten up your bed.
Make no sense.
It make no sense. Then you don't want no man telling you what to do. I got this. I got this.
I love, you know
Go
what,
ahead, brother.
Martin? You know what, Martin? A lot of these parents need to watch Coach Carter. Because I'm going to tell you what Coach Carter did in that movie. And I tried it with my son. I wrote a contract out. I said, this is what I'm doing. This is what you doing. If you meet the points in your contract, I'm going to do A, B, and C.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't, I'm going to do D, E, and F. You know, because that's what you got. And you know, teach them how to honor something.
Mm-hmm. Let me just say this,
you
too.
Teaching about contracts at a young age.
Let me tell you something. Some of these women getting personal. They get mad now. There are some women out here, and you know who you are. You have tricked off to buy your kids some Christmas toys. So don't say you didn't. Don't say you didn't. And I'm not. Matter of fact, I'm going to go a little deeper there. You done sold some of your link card to go do that. So don't tell me now. I know what I'm talking about. Trust me. Know what I'm talking about. If it ain't you, God bless you. If the shoe fit, wear it. If it's not you, hey, if it don't apply, let it fly. Ain't nobody gonna get mad but the devil tonight. Because we're gonna tell the truth and shame the devil. This is life. We all have learned. I've made mistakes. And if I keep living, I might make some more mistakes. I'm going to tell the truth, brother. Now, just help me out now if I'm lying. You know, I'm not trying to come down on no women, but I got to tell the truth. I got to tell it. All right, 0404. Come on, caller. 0404. Hey, caller, you're live, uncut, unedited. Last four digits of your number, 0404.
Hey, how you doing, Martin? I was just on Facebook. I went to your page and seen what you was talking about, and you know, I just want to comment on the last couple of things you said with these women selling link cards and doing some strange for some change for a couple of dollars. Can I speak on that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, who do we trust? We don't know which one of these, what's a woman and what's a street woman. So how can we decipher who is real and who is fake? And then I don't know who to give my love to, because they all fake. If it ain't material wise or from the added features on their body, like Miss Potato Head, I don't know what's real no more. So if you can help me with some insight on that,
well, brother, listen. I'm not trying to come down on women like that. That's personal, because every man know their own appetite. You know what you like. It depends on your circle, what you draw. You attract what you draw. You know, so that's. I mean, every woman is not fake. I'm gonna say that because I have not met every woman, but all women are not fake. You know, you just got to move around, brother, until you find the right one for you. You know, it's probably one out there for you. But what you see, the thing is, you can't criticize these women for big old booties, BBLs, and you chasing out them. You can't criticize these women with false nails and long eyelashes, and when you see them, you're trying to holler at them. You can't do that. So you got to stand. If you're going to stand against all that fake stuff, you can't have a woman with nothing fake. That's all. As a brother, I'm just trying to tell you, as a brother, you shouldn't. So certain things that we always say, a lot as men, sometimes we go against what we know we like just to get in between the lady legs. And that's what I'm saying. So that's a lie too.
Well, you know what? Let me just.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to say one thing. It's just I've been dating black women for about 20, 30 years. And I've been having a better outcome with Mexicans and white women.
That's your choice, brother.
original.
That's your choice. If that's what you like, brother.
Well,
listen, hold on. If that's what you like, that's what you like, brother. I'm not on here to tell you who you should like and what you should like. That's your choice. If you like a Mexican, Spanish, Arab woman, that's what you like. I mean, hey, it is what it is. You know, I mean, that's what you like. Me, I like a sister. You know, I like a sister.
Okay,
I mean, I ain't mad at you.
I just said that because, yeah, they kind of lost touch with the family. You know, they don't know that families are supposed to be, you know, together, but they the main reason that families are broken up right now. And, you know, because of the fast life we live in, and all these chemicals that they putting in their head to make they nappy hair straight. I really truly believe that that's affecting the way they think.
Okay, well, I mean, that's your choice, brother. I mean, hey, I love my sisters, brother, but I mean, if that's what you ain't got to deal with it. I mean, if you don't like a sister, get what you like. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do. I mean, that's the only thing I can tell you.
Find out I just want to know what an honest sister.
But bro, listen, brother, you already hold on. You just said that you do better with Mexicans and all on the other. Go with them and leave the sisters alone. That's all. You ain't got. Listen.
No, I said I've been dating them.
Right. If you've been dating, listen. Listen. But one thing I ain't gonna allow you to do, I'm not gonna let you put my sisters down on here like that. I ain't gonna let you do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, man, my mama's black. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna do that. I'm not. This ain't for that. You know, this ain't that. I love black sisters. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So this ain't about putting black sisters down, jumping on sisters. We're not finna get into a gender war, but we're gonna tell the truth. You know? We have to teach our children, you know? We have to give our children chores. Some people are mad at the truth. They get mad when you tell them the truth. And you know, that's a sensitive subject when you tell people about their children. They don't like to hear that. The lines are open, 872-299-0808, 872-297-6389. I'm taking calls, people. Taking calls. That's why I'm telling y'all, people, don't get on here talking about black sisters. You talking about they fake and all that, and you dating somebody. You ain't got to worry about they fake hair and fake nails and eyebrows. You ain't dating them no more. Concentrate on what you like. You know? And this is a painful conversation, but it has to be said, people. It has to be talked about. And we know it. We don't want to face the truth. That's some of our problem, that we don't want to elevate our thinking. We want to stay there. We want to keep that thinking, that stinking thinking, that get us nowhere. Year after year, look at our communities. Look at them. Some people go outside the door, they don't even know it's trash on the ground. They so accustomed, they don't even recognize that trash is on the ground. And a lot of this stuff with these single parents, if they had a husband, we probably wouldn't be going through a lot of this stuff. Period. You know, a lot of us, we've had children without being married. We want the same results as married people, but we don't want to get married. And listen, is women out there selling their bodies, men out there selling their bodies as well. Both. Trust me. People, I'm just trying to tell y'all not to be taken. Listen. You listen. It's not a matter you disagreeing with me. It's not, listen, I don't know everything. What's the truth. See, one thing about the truth, it has no respects of person. It don't care what nationality, color you are, or what's your occupation. Truth is the truth. Regardless of me. Don't look at me. You look at what's right. That's what's right. Yeah, this is real, people. I ain't gonna let nobody come on here and dog my sisters. Now, if you don't like the sisters, you go on. You know, hey, go on. I'm listen. If you like you a Spanish woman, I ain't mad. If you like your white woman, that's your choice. But you're not gonna come on here and down the sisters. This ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. Definitely ain't gonna happen. We ain't gonna do that. I ain't listen. It ain't gonna happen down on here. Now my little cousin, he married to a Mexican woman. He love his wife, and I'm mad at him? No, that's his wife. They're a family. You know, if you don't like the sisters not for you. Move on. Move on. Don't get mad at another black brother because he liked the sisters. Yeah, there's some good sisters out here. My mama was one. You know, I got a sisters. You know, hey. All right, people. I guess that's it. 872-299-08. Nobody else calling in. Mm. All right. No, sister said men got that take pill to stay hard and they don't put things in their hair. I heard that. I'm glad I don't take nothing. Listen, people, I ain't mad at nobody tonight. It's the truth. Whether you like me or not or disagree with me or not, I'm not trying to get you to like me. I can care less if you like me. I'm going to tell the truth and shame the devil. And when sometimes I speak, it cuts me up too. I got to get in line with the truth. All right, I'm going to take this last caller. All right. I'm going to let this caller come in. Somebody said, I love being married 25 years plus. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's a blessing. All right, 5045 caller. Come on, caller. Come on, caller. Live, uncut, unedited.
Shalom, Martin.
How you doing?
Shalom. How are you?
Good.
I'm good. Yes, I've been listening in. I'm with you almost every night. Believe me, I'm listening in.
Mm-hmm.
Just want to let you know, done a great job, and I've been watching you. You was really, really burning the candles on both ends prior to the election, and that's really, hey, I commend you for that.
Thank you.
And that's power too. Mm-hmm. About the subject tonight, yeah, that really gets deep because basically the Passover was a few weeks ago. Another thing is this is worshiping asterisk on Ishtar. And what happens 9 months later is that she gives birth to who was that? Was it a Tammuz or no? What the heck that boy? Nimrod. Sorry about that, Nimrod. Okay. So these are pagan. This is pagan stuff, pagan hell days that people are worshiping, and it's not a good look for the people to constantly live in life and being brainwashed and going through all of this madness. Talking about Christ was born on December 25th, and that's not the truth. And you can look in the scriptures and it'll tell you. So just it's just sad because, you know, even in schools they continue to tell us these lies. And what we walk through life celebrating all this madness and sometimes not knowing that you kind of participating in it's just a form of ignorance. And sometimes it can lead to one's own unknowing, in some cases, demise. You know, this is Moloch worship, child sacrifices, and allegedly, something like that, allegedly, for just screening purposes. But no, there is no so-called, as we put in quotations, Easter. This is Ishtar and Asterisk that they're worshiping. Yeah, and you all can look that up. Yes, sir. You can Google it or whatever. There are books out there. You can talk about Ishtar, Asterisk. And like I said, 9 months later comes who was that? Nimrod. You know, it's just nuts how people just go crazy over these hell days, and they refuse to just look it up, study, acknowledge the truth. So just wanted to let you all know that.
Thank you, sister, so much,
Yeah.
and I'm shutting it down after
so
you.
all this money you spending,
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't spend all your money on this madness. You're giving it into the machine. It's the system. This is how they stay rich off of us. This is not good because it does you no good. Here you are, you be empty pockets and left broke and wondering how you're going to pay your bills or how you're going to make it the next time around or the next month or whatever the case is. It's not a good look for the people. People got to come together, come to the light, get the truth in them. And unfortunately, our neighborhood churches or family churches, whatever you want to call it, they are participating in this madness. The government is controlling them. So they are not going to tell us the truth because they want to keep getting what they're getting, getting their palms greased from Big Daddy.
Right. All right, sister. Yeah. I'm gonna leave it right there. Now we're gonna leave it right there, sister. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sister. Thank you. Thank you for your coming. All right, people. We out of here. All right, good night. We out of here, people. This is live Uncut, Unedited. Thank you for those that tune in. And listen, I speak unapologetically. I tell the truth. That's what it is. It is what it is. And sometimes a hit dog holler. If it don't apply, let it fly. If the shoe fit, wear it. If it don't, hey, it is what it is. Some of y'all just got you're just getting personal. But we got to tell the truth. We got to free our people. We got to be transformed by the renewing of our minds. We can't keep wallowing in trash and expect good results. Can't do it. We got to elevate our thinking. If you want to keep living in the trenches in your mind and all this, so be it. It's more than life than shooting and gang banging, partying, smoking, drinking, sexing. It's a whole big world out here. It's a big world. And it's a lot of things to see and a lot of different cultures to visit and see. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. This is live, uncut, unedited. I appreciate you. Now, we know everybody on this live feed is not from Martin Johnson. I know better than that. Come on now. I know there's some spies on this line, and I know that. That's okay. Spies need love too. Haters, they need some love too. So I got enough love for the spies, the haters, and the ones that do love me. I got enough love to spread all around. To spread. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Good night. Good night. Good night. Live, uncut, unedited. You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. This is where we tell the truth and shame the devil. Now, I don't know about you, but I love being black. One thing I love about my kinky hair, my broad nose, my full lips, my caramel complexion, that's the way God made, and I ain't mad. I ain't mad without a shadow of doubt. That's who God made me, and that's who I am. I'm going to live with it. Thank you, God.